prime my eyes, I'm just going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. And I'm just going to be using it as a primer because it really gives your eyes a better surface to work with. And it gives it that foundation color. That way it hides all of your veins or any discolor on your eyelids. To start off with the eyeshadow, we're going to be going into the BH Cosmetics Smoky Eyes. And it has 28 colors of eyeshadows in there. And I haven't used this a whole lot, but I noticed that it does have some brighter colors. So I kind of wanted to try it out. To set all of that concealer, I'm just going to be going in with this shade right here. It is a white shade. It's got a little bit of a cream color in it. And we're just going to put that all on top of that concealer. For the transition shade, I'm going to be grabbing this shade right here. For the next shade, I'm going to be taking this pink color right here. It is a little bit brighter than what it's showing on camera, but I'm going to be putting that pretty much all over the lid. Like I said, I'm just going to put it all over the eyelid. For the outer corner, I'm going to be using this deep purple shade right here. So I'm just going to be starting off and just packing that in the outer corner. And then bring it into the crease and a little bit above. Now I'm going to wipe that brush off a little bit and just slowly bring it into the inner corner to help blend out that pink and the purple shade. Now, I will have to go back in and brighten up that pink just a little bit, but as long as it's all blended, that's okay. You just want to make sure there's no harsh lines, and you can always go back and make the color pop just a little bit more. Okay, I'm going to go back in and grab that pink shade and go over the top of the inner corner with it and blend it into that purple just so that it is nice and vibrant. Now I'm just going to go in with a clean brush and just kind of blend it all in. Make sure there's no harsh lines. So now let's go ahead and go start on with the face, and then we'll come back and finish up the eyes and add some rhinestones and glitter and glam it up. So for primer today, I'm going to be using the One Heck of a Blot Primer. It is a Instant Perfecting Power Primer Shine Block for 12 hours. And then along top of that, I'm going to go in with this Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. And I'm just going to be putting it on my T-zone area where I have most of my pores. I'm going to be going in with this NYX HD Studio Concealer, and it is in the shade Green, just to cover up some of my redness, like some of my pimples. I'm just going to dab it in with my finger. I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. It is in the shade Rose Ivory, and to buff it out, I'm going to be using my Real Techniques buffing brush. Now for concealer, I'm going to go back in with the Maybelline Fit Me. It is in the shade Light. Now to set that foundation and concealer, I'm going to be using the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I'm going to be setting it with this fluffy brush, and then I'll go back in and bake. Mainly just going to set the under eye so that they don't crease, and the concealer will last for a long time. So I have some more translucent powder, and I'm just going to be dipping my beauty sponge into it and set the rest of my face and start baking. Now to contour a little bit, I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. foundation palette. I haven't really used it a whole lot. I have swatched it and that's about it. But I think I'm going to use this shade right here. So, oh, that looks really nice. I'm just going to kind of blend it in a little. Bring it up. Bring it in, blend it into the cheek. That way it's not such a harsh line, but you still have that nice shadow. Now I'm just going to take some of that translucent powder and put it underneath of that contour line just so it gives it a nice sharp contour. Okay, so now I'm just going to apply some false lashes, and for today's look I'm just going to be using these right here. I don't remember what they're called. I think they're some Ardell lashes. They're just some wispy little lashes. I like these. They glam up any kind of look and just give you that extra little volume that you need without going over the top. So I'm going to put some glue on my eyelashes, and then while that dries we will move on. Moving on to eyebrows, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. eyebrow pencil, and it is in the shade Taupe. I'm just going to fill them in to make them look a little better. For bronzer today, we're going to be using the Butter Bronzer in the shade Bronzer. For blush, I'm going to be taking the Makeup Revolution palette in the shade Hot Spice. And I haven't used this in quite a while. It's got so many great colors in it. And it's got a highlighter in it. Great for traveling. You know, you have all these blushes and a highlighter in one. Some of these could even be used as maybe a bronzer. I haven't tried that yet, but you never know. Could be. I'm just going to be taking an e.l.f. brush. I think I'm going to grab this shade right here on the end and just bronze up the cheeks a little bit, nothing too harsh. For highlighting, I'm just going to be using the Profusion highlighting palette. I think I'm going to do the white pearl one, and this one right here. Let's see what that looks like. I wish I had the rainbow highlighter in the Wet n Wild, but this will have to do. It is very pretty. Such a gorgeous highlight. I haven't used this in quite a while, so I forgot how gorgeous this palette was. And oh, I love it. It's so pretty. Look at that highlight. Yes, girl. Okay, I'm just going to highlight up here a little bit, and then with my finger I'm going to highlight my Cupid's bow. Okay, so for the under eyes, I'm going to go back into the BH Cosmetics palette, and for the outer corner, I'm going to take that purple shade again, and I'm really going to focus that right next to where I would put my eyeliner. That way it's not super dark, but it does give you that purple effect, and it really just makes it smoke out a little bit better. You can see that it just kind of gives it a little bit more of a purple pop. And then I'm just going to be taking that pink shade that I used earlier. I'm just going to be using it for the middle and then on over to the inner corner. I'm going to be taking this just random brush and just blending it a little bit. I'm going to be putting that pink in the inner corner, but I'm not going to be trying to build it up a whole lot, just to give it a little bit of a pink inner corner effect. and it connects it kind of up into the upper inner corner. Now I'm going to add some mascara to the bottom lashes. Okay, so for the glitter, we're going to be using this, it says mini glitter shakers. And they are just little bitty glitter pieces of glitter. I don't know. Let's open them up and see. I believe this was like 97 cents at Wally World. And it has so many different colors in it. So I figured, why not try it? Thought it would be kind of fun and different. So here's the purple one. I think I will use the purple as well as the pink one. And here is the pink one. You can see they're like little bitty, I don't know, not like beads or crystals. They're just little bitty glitters. Here is the pink one. It's kind of hard to see, but it's just kind of like a little circle that is gonna add some glitter, add some shine to your face. Okay, so I'm just gonna go in with this lash glue. It came with some lashes, I believe. It is the Kiss Strip Eyelash Adhesive, and I'm just gonna be using it to add the little glitters, and it's got kind of a little, I don't know, little wand, I guess you could call it. And I'm just gonna make a few dots on my under eyes. Okay, so I have just a couple dots in the triangle shape. Now I'm just going to go and pick up a piece of the glitter and set it right on top of that. Just like that. Now there is all kind of little jewels and crystals that you can use, but I just found this one. It was cheap, so I figured I'd pick it up. Now you can't really see the pink a whole lot, so whenever I add some purple in with it, I'm hoping you can see it a little bit better. So now I'm just going to add some purple. You can see the purple so much better. I probably should have just done the purple. Okay, now I'm just going to go in with my NYX Liquid Crystal Liner, and I'm just going to make some more dots. Just give it that fun glitter eye look. Now you can do this in any type of way. You don't have to do the triangle or anything under the eye. You can just, however you want it. I'm sure will look just fine, but we're just having fun, so this is how I'm going to do it today. I'm just kind of adding a dot of the glitter kind of in between some of those little crystal glitters. I don't know what to call them. Next, I'm just going to go in with this NYX glitter. It is in the shade Rose, I think. It's just a pink one. And I'm going to just kind of lay it on that under eye. And it should just kind of stick. It's not like going to stick a whole lot where you put some glitter glue down, but it'll give it a little bit of some loose glitter effect. Just give it a little bit more of some glitter. Finish off the look, I'm going to use this Essence lip liner. It is in the shade Cute Pink. And I'm just going to line my lips a little bit. And then for the lipstick, I'm going to be using this Dose of Colors. I think it's Dose of Colors. I'm not sure. And it's just kind of a nude pink shade. Okay, now I'm going to be doing the little ring that you see a lot of people doing, and I'm going to be using the crystal glitter from the NYX that I used just a little bit ago under the eyes. Alright, well that finishes off this look. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. It was super fun and something totally out of my box, you know, with doing some glitter on the under eye and just really kind of jumping out and trying new things. I thought it turned out really good. No, I probably would not wear this out of the house. But hey, if you want to wear it out of the house, go for it. It's whatever you want to do. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscription box down below if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.